you would go and say, like, I'm a crackhead, don't mention nothing to me, da-da-da-da. I just wanted to show sis, like, I could be right in the same room with the nigga who just left you.
You slid in her man's DMs?
I didn't do no more than motherfucking that, and that nigga was wide open. Why? It wasn't about me either. Something is going on in their relationship where he felt like he wanted to get back. I feel like he's a clout chaser, and just the way that you play with her is the way that you talked about her. It made me feel like even more empathy towards her situation. Our first phone call, and you're telling me all of her business. Yeah, I left her. She's been calling me for weeks and weeks. He was like, it's going to be private. He was like, I'm a super private person. Private. But you want Tommie Lee to go sit on the floor at the Hawks game. And it was just like, I seen like who he is, and I'm just kind of confused as to how she don't see it. You will never be a friend of mine, but at the same time, you got to know I don't care about the situation enough. Because I'm for my girls first.
Wait.
How would I know that you live with your mom? How would I know? I'm just like, damn, this is really fucked up. Like, sis in danger. His exact words, between me and you, the tour ain't sold out. She does shit like that. He was like, the problem with her is she's too messy and too drama-filled. He's like, if you notice, she always creates something around when she has a tour. Now he's playing you, because he can never play me. It wasn't the Bentleys, because I drive a Rolls Royce, that got me. It wasn't, I don't know, the slick part thing he got going on. It wasn't none of that. It was when he paid for the Waldorf in points. I knew that I could no longer play this game. JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no sold out. Between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation. The sad situation is, like, we're black. Tamar, I could say your name. I know I'm not a crackhead. I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying that y'all gonna run with whatever. But we're two black girls letting this, I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever, play with us. Like, tighten up. Tighten up, my girl. The rehab on here watching. They probably don't even accept me back. I told them I would go away for a little minute to clear my mind, and I think they took it as like, hey, if the rehab is in here, I hope you see my response and know that everything y'all said in the last couple of days, it's affected me. And I'm coming back because $65,000 is a lot of money. And baby, we not done. We not done. Just because I left and I took a break don't mean I'm not coming back to finish out my money. I was in rehab for alcohol. I had to get away from that. That shit felt like jail. I had to take a break. I'm gonna go back tomorrow though, for sure. They were like turning my phone. This, that. Then they want to charge me all type of money. I gotta find somebody else. The first thing I wanted to do when I got in that was have a drink. And looking at all the people around me, I just needed a drink. When I got past that, it was just like, what the fuck am I doing here, bro? This shit's corny. This shit's crazy. So I came home. And I partied with my friends. Hey, judge me, please, people, judge me. I don't give a f***. I'm not staying in a place like that. That shit's like jail, voluntarily jail. How long was you there? Too long. How long is 72 hours? Plus 2 days. As long as y'all ain't seen me, that's where I've been. I got work to do. I ain't got time to sit up there and listen to all these motherfucking chants and shit and your motherfucking, what they be saying? Your, what is this? Dopamine, estrogen. How was it when you was using heroin? I don't got, that ain't even my motherfucking case. I'm out. We back on the streets and we back working. Cut my nails short for that rehab. It was the first thing I thought about. Like, I'm gonna use a weapon. I'm gonna stab a bitch in the eye. Cut my nails off. I was serious. Just got out of rehab. I just ran away from rehab to kick it with my friends. They said, let's sip something. The rehab on Hair Watch.
Ever point your camera at me, I'll knock your fucking head off, bitch. Don't play.
Don't talk to me like that, man.
Don't play with me.
Don't talk like
Don't
that.
play with me. Get that fucking...
Don't talk to me.
Honestly, say that's why I'm glad I got it on radio. I would have to take 2 perk 30s and a hot tea to do
it in the morning.
Yeah. So anybody who does morning radio and you ain't on drugs, you on something, bitch. When I go back and look at stuff, even my Breakfast Club interviews, I was like, damn, I was high as shit. I can look at people now and I be like, I know every drug they on because I ain't gonna even hold you. I was out here.
No, so I already looked at Lil Mo like this. And then I would run into her in the ghetto. And it really, really bothered me.
I can honestly say my addiction, which I take accountability for, because at first I used to hate that word, but I'm like, nah, bitch, you couldn't even function.
You kind of announced like, yo, I had a problem with pills. Like I was in an abusive relationship. Like I was in a bad situation. Because I remember you even typed tramadol and nobody talked about tramadol at
They don't
that
know
time.
what that is.
Muscle relaxer. Real bad. It's really a baby Percocet. It's not even a muscle relaxer. But listen.
No, that shit put you down. Take that with a Benadryl, you on your ass.
No, don't teach the people.
No, because I'm going to tell you, people don't understand. Addiction is real.